Oh, goody. I can meet you in the town then. I'm assuming you got a spear or a pickaxe already? Or I'm not a pickaxe, but a stone axe or whatever. Okay. Stone axe is probably better than a pipe. Both are okay.
An engineer, all right.
That's okay. Anyone can make a stone axe. Even if you don't have a survival one or engineering one.
It takes so much.
Yeah, the shelters are the thing is if you have a higher engineering skill, then you can I think that's how that works. We have to look it up. We need like a dedicated builder and a dedicated um lockpicker person. Now the big problem going to drops, of course, is people kill you. So one of the things when we go for drops is we have to make sure that people don't take all their best stuff. This is not a game where you can take all your best stuff and do all the things at the same time as you want to, right? You kind of want to leave your best stuff at home unless you're actually doing real PvP and you're just planning to go and get more stuff and get shot. Since you're doing dangerous things, getting shot, you kind of want to have like just your second grade clothing and weapons on you. Because if you take all your best stuff with you every time you go to a drop to get more stuff, you'll end up losing more stuff than you get. Because people will kill you the drop, right? And the drops also explode after the timer goes off. That could be a problem. What? Oh. Yeah, the knife doesn't really work on zombies. That's why I told you to make a stone axe. That's okay if you're really skilled with it, but using the stone axe will be about twice as fast and twice as easy. And the best part about training with a stone axe is that it's got a similar range and motion profile as a metal sword. So once you start building homemade metal swords, you're already going to be good at them because you train properly with a stone axe. A spear, the spears are cool. Yeah, the distance. But but you but you gotta make a humans. But you gotta make like a metal tip spear to make it actually worth it. If you're just using a wooden spear, you're just poking things with a stick. It's not that great. I mean, though the nice thing with a spear, even if it is a crappy one, is it's good at keeping people at range. Just that's a nice bonus. Mostly I just use axes and swords though. I don't usually bother with the spears. I don't like how they stick up.
My God, it's still be there?
Yeah, it'll be there for 20 minutes or something, an hour. What?
Will it still be there? Or will you respawn?
Let me think. I think you as many bodies as you want. It's just a matter of like 20 minutes or a half hour as long as the body stays there. No matter how many times you die. I think. I'm not sure, to be honest. I've been playing this game much lately. And the thing is, I'm always playing alone. I could never get you to come to the server. So when I find a car by myself, I have to get a battery for it. But when you're two people, I'm already in A1. I'm already 90% of the way to the town.
Vineyards are?
No, the vineyards are in the countryside. The town is where the sardines are. Also, possibly a boat we can steal. Nice go.
Stone hatchet, if I would have known it was better than that shitty metal pipe.
Well, I told you it was better, but you didn't listen, so you died.
Did you absorb from blocking? Because I was trying to.
Blocking is great if you can do it. It's just really fucking impossible to actually do. So. I don't know why it's so hard to block zombies, but it just is. I think we could build wooden swords and actually train against each other and try to learn blocking better. But I don't ever got the hang of blocking. I just dance a lot and swing a lot, kill a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna build a stone axe before I go into town. But there's a lot of techniques you'll learn for dancing with zombies. One thing is just to square dance with them. If you time it right, you can just like take a step sideways, take a step forwards, and just like literally just go around them in a square. It works better than trying to go around them in a circle. But you just go around in a square, and they'll end up spinning around, and you can just sort of smack them or whatever. Buys you time, especially like say you're like trying to distract a zombie as much as kill it, because your friend has a gun, he's trying to do something, and you're just trying to fight the zombie while he does his gun thing, right? We're gonna be the guys who save everyone's butts with swords while everyone. No. Well, sometimes people. The worst thing is people panic and start shooting the gun at zombies, and then that attracts all of the other zombies. Well, he doesn't have a sword, so he can't fight the zombie. Us with a sword are gonna have to do it. I mean, he can fight a zombie at long range with his sword, but you know, once the zombies get close, I mean, with a shotgun. But once the zombies get close, and so if you get a silenced pistol or something like that, then you can use it to kill zombies. But then it's like, oh, okay, I have no ammo left for PvP. Then when some PvP guy kills you and takes your gun because you wasted all your bullets on fucking zombies, right? This game is hard in so many ways that it doesn't give you a lot of room to do dumb things. You got to just do smart things, and you're good at them. But now, there's going to be someone who likes bows and actually gets good with bows, and bows are really cool because you can make your own ammo. And okay, we can make our own shotgun ammo and our own 9mm pistol ammo without too much skill. But to actually make better ammo takes like the engineering skill. Let me think here. Oh yeah, so I took piloting and driving at medium. We kind of want. It'd ideally be nice to have someone who has maximum driving speed, because then we can run away from people. This game can be a little rough when the guy you're running away from, his car goes faster than yours. Got that Mad Max problem where you just can't get away from him, you know? Long, crazy road fights going. Which is awesome, but it sucks when you're not ready for it. Oh, and a boat. One nice thing about boats is you can repair them with regular repair kits, and you don't need a special vehicle repair kit.
It's so small.
I don't know. Which map is too small?
Ah.
Oh, they didn't expand it. I thought they were going to expand the map this expansion, but they didn't actually make the map bigger. The map is going to get bigger exponentially over time. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the big thing they're doing in 0.8. It's a whole other section of squares. Okay. If we're lucky, there could be a vehicle in this town or near it. A couple spots where cars do spawn. I'll check one car spawn spot before I go in the town, I guess. Oh shit, are you trying to get back to where your stuff is? The corner of A1? Like right where it says A1? I try to get across the river and try to find it for you. But yeah, again, this is one of the reasons why having a vehicle is so important, even if it was only a four-wheeler, just to go and like save people's stuff before it disappears. Oh, fuck sakes. This game is so stupid. Oh, you know how you can like carry an extra object in your hand when you don't have enough backpack space or whatever? There's a big problem with doing that, because every time you do something, you set it down, and then you lose whatever it was you had. Oh, one thing about that pipe is you can use it as a hammer. That's what's nice about those pipes. Oh, and another thing, if you find a small axe, definitely hang on to it. The big axes are a bit slow, but the small axes are like gold. Um, so a crowbar is actually the most valuable thing because it allows anyone to pick a lock based on their strength or engineering skill or something, not their lock. Oh, and make sure you watch out for wolves in this game. They are the nastiest thing around usually. Oh, one other nice thing about the private server is the nights aren't as long. They just make them not as long. It's less realistic, but you get a lot more done.
Behind me.
Uh-oh.
There's a wolf.
Oh no. Oh, you're not gonna get your stuff back. Maybe with a spear. But the problem is there'll be a second wolf coming behind that wolf, and the two of them will just rape everything. If you can kill the first one before the second one shows up, you got a chance. Cool. Oh man. So those things are so nasty. Oh, and one other thing about Dystopia is there's more places we can build. They picked some of the unimportant towns or farms or whatever and let people build them. So that makes it cooler to be able to like merge your building with the building that's already built, kind of stuff like that, you know? Oh shit. Oh yeah, I didn't take survival. I just took engineering, so I've got shitty survival skills. If you don't have any survival skill, you don't have a compass. You can also eat bugs you find in the logs. Did you check the logs? Yeah, we get 15 of those. We can make a good lock for the car. Once we get
But all we need is one.
well, to make one gold lock that's actually hard to pick, we need 15 of those. No. To make a rudimentary one would take 5, but then we'd be kind of wasting them. So we might want to make one rudimentary lock just while we're then we have to get 20 altogether. So once we get a car running, we can go to special places that have more locks in them, like schools and certain unique buildings. Certain buildings count as unique, like the ones at the quarry count as unique, and they're the weird office buildings that you don't see anywhere else, or a school, and you just find a lot of padlocks in those buildings. But if we can find crowbars or get someone lock picking, we can actually go for the drops. And sometimes you find 3 gold locks in one drop. That's one of the reasons people are so keen to go there. We also find perfectly good sniper rifle setups and other shit, you know what I mean? Ghillie suits, the good stuff. That we'd have to actually go into a base to get guns. Some people would be going into the base right now before they even find a car, because they love guns so much they have to go into a base with a bow and arrow and a hatchet just to get the guns out of the base, right? That's where shit gets intense, because you're sneaking past those fucking giant robots with machine guns and shit, right? Having like 2 or 3 guys who love to do that is good on our team, actually. They'll go get guns wherever everyone else while everyone else is working. It seems like they'd be goofing off, but if they're actually good at it, they'll come back with enough guns for everyone and save our asses. While the other 5 of us are building a base hardcore, straight up, full time or whatever, The building itself doesn't take any time, of course, just the gathering, as always. And there's a thing where I think anyone can put down the parts of the base. I'm trying to remember. No, I think anyone can fill the parts once the smart person puts them down or something. But if we have someone who's not an engineer who's designing the base, they'll waste a lot of resources. And then we have to upgrade those things, which might fuck up everything if we start upgrading an inefficient wall. Oh, fucking putting up walls is complicated in this game, because you have wall set. You can make walls of custom lengths, but you have to make the custom lengths the right kind of custom lengths, or they won't be strong. You'll have weak spots in your wall if you build the wrong kind of small sections. It's a real bitch. I'm checking out the gas station where bringing that SUV. We kind of want to find a gas can, so I don't have to do that weird maneuver where I pull the thing up on the dock. Gas cans, batteries. I guess the crowbars are always a priority. You can beat people with a crowbar too. Beat zombies pretty good with them. Not great, but pretty good. It used to be you come to the sardine plant and every single box of sardines would have sardines in it, and now it's like everything else. There's just some to actually look. You'd actually be able to come here and like know how many sardines you're gonna find. Like, I don't know what the number was, but it was like a whole bag, basically. Oh fuck! I just remembered something. One of the reasons these official servers suck so goddamn bad is because a lot of the vehicles on the server will actually be shitty tractors, and we'll probably get stuck just trying to make do with one of those for a long time and not actually be able to drive at a decent speed. And then Anyone who finds us will just be able to kill us because we don't have a car to run away with. The best we can do is a fucking tractor. On Dystopia, we'd actually find real cars. You know what I mean? Not tractors. The worst part is looking all day and only finding the worst kind. Yeah. Yeah. I was just looking in town first in case. I know this car's. Actually, I was hoping to meet you in this town, actually. Are you still at the A1 corner? Or did the wolves get you or something? Did you have to die again?
Just got dark.
Yeah, dark
A little bit.
sucks at dark.
Wasn't crossing paths with no wolves.
Oh. Maybe they changed this. There's only one wolf now instead of two. In fact, that would make this game better because the two wolves are so nasty. Not fair. I guess I should build a backpack before I go to here. Oh yeah, the other problem is there's only one of us. We can't jumpstart it. So we need two people anyway. And we need to find a gas can, or at least a water bottle full of gasoline. And we don't need batteries because there's two of us. I went into one of these big warehouse buildings because they always have a zombie in them, and I want to kill him and get the skin and stuff. And use it. So I'm luring him over to a tree because you can cut down a tree and bushes and. Oh, what? The zombies hurt themselves when they jump down cliffs now. I think that's a new feature. I just lured a zombie down a cliff, didn't even have to stab the SOB. It's a beautiful thing. Oh, one thing about this game, dying doesn't help your dietary problems. So you can die and then come back and you still have the exact same health problem you're left with. Deficiency of vitamins or whatever it was. Fuck, I have no idea where to even find an airplane.
outside green?
The microphone. An in-game microphone?
Get to the bottom left? Or is that what you click? Or how does that work?
I don't know. I forget. You might just push B and it just works, but I'm really not sure. Oh, okay, so I started with no survival skill. Get this. Oh, get this. I started with 0 survival skill, but I'm already at 10% just from chopping a few things up. 10% to, like, you know, my awareness is already at 5%. You can go to health stats and check your progress for your skill. Me? I thought you were looking for your body.
Yeah, how do you find it?
Oh, well, I mean, there's not like going to be a beacon or nothing. So in the dark, it's a real bitch. One of the places we can drive to once we get a car, I can basically guarantee we'll find night vision goggles there, at least 2 pairs. I'm going to search the whole base to find 2 pairs, but fine. Well, it's not the kind of base that has zombies. It's just a train yard down south in Z1. Actually, it's on the edge of Z1 and Z2. It's a big train yard. There's one row of containers in particular that tends to have guns and ammo in them, so that tends to make it worth the trip, even if we don't find more than one set of night vision goggles. But on a server like this, where it'll be like half night and half day, we're gonna need to get people used to doing shit at nighttime, I guess, and using night vision goggles. It'll be harder in that sense. That's one thing that easier in dystopia. You're right about.
Body.
Fuck, we should look up. It might only be a 20-minute timer for bodies. When you die, it's a good idea to do that screenshot thing too. Though it actually doesn't always work. No, I don't think that works. You have to do that before you die. Never mind. That wouldn't work. Don't have the parts to make a small improvised back, but a courier back, yes. We're gonna have to look up the timing. I can't remember if it's 15 minutes or half hour. That might be something that's actually easier on Dystopia, where they increase the amount of time you have to find your body, and it might only be 15 minutes here. I'm not sure. Oh, the other thing I forgot to tell you, there's a website, a Scum map website that's really amazing, because it'll tell you all the spawn points for everything you want to find. And you can play in hard mode and wander around without it if you want. Yeah, yeah. But you can, if you're actually looking for something specific, and you don't know where it is, you can go there. But I can just tell you where things are. Like if you want to look at your map now, I can tell you where the best place to find car repair kits is. It's in A3, and it's a quarry. There's like 2 of them at the top of A3, and the southern quarry. No wait. The northern quarry has a place.
Where do we want to set up a base?
Was it this? I'm just telling you right now. I'm just saying the place we drive to find car repair kits to actually get our car to 100% when we find it at like 40%. Because cars tend to explode when they get 25%, so you gotta really be careful at first. You take a lot of damage when you do things too. Oh, another thing is rubber bands. Rubber bands and pieces of rubber are really valuable because I make swords out of them, and we want swords, obviously. Homemade swords are very good in this game. Our bread and butter, actually. That's how we save on ammo. It's a lot more fun than the axe. Nothing wrong with the axe, but the sword's just better in this case. Or just in general. Oh, the other problem with this game is you'll tend, when you go to cut something up, it'll tend to use your good sword to cut it up, and you really want to have like a spare knife or something to use for cutting stuff up, so you're not wearing your sword out all the time. Because if you use your sword for cutting everything, you'll just pretty soon you just won't have a sword, and you'll be like asking people for rubber and asking like, how come you don't have a sword? And you'll have to tell them, oh, I fucked up again and wasted cutting things up like an idiot. And everyone will say, oh, why didn't you use a stone axe or a stone knife or another knife or something, anything with your sword? And you're like, well, it's just easier to use a sword for everything, so I don't have a sword now. And that's why I died in PvP and lost everything. That's how this game works. You have to use up the bad thing to save the good thing. It's rough. It's a rough game. Fishing is tough because you can never find all the parts at once to make a fishing rod. Once you do find the parts to make it. Oh yeah, you can make. I think you can use those to improvise to make bobbers or something. But you still have to find a rod and a reel and bait, and then you want to go to a little lake or stream because the ocean fishing is too hard, and you gotta really be careful because someone will shoot you while you're fishing, and it's just especially because they want your fishing rod. They will shoot you just to take your fishing rod. I'm pretty sure. Other people will shoot you for no reason. Yeah. Awesome. You can, even if it has no gas, you can still row it. So if you row it across the little bay straight to Sardine Town, we'll be together, and then we can take the boat down. Well, actually, we'd probably just walk from there. We can also take the boat around. We can get gas right here for the boat. So that's what you should actually do, is just row it across to the sardine plant, and you'll see the gas station pretty easily, actually. Rowing is not much slower than walking anyway, so you'll be here fast, like a lot faster than walking around anyways. Now, some boats are wrecked and they're not real. They're just a thing with a hole and sitting there on the side of the beach. But a real boat, floating and splashing, and so you can see a real car, a real truck, a real car or truck will have smoke coming out of it, unless it's fully fixed and you're not like find it fixed. Oh, if you find a car parked, no lock on it, fully repaired and full of stuff, just dump in and fucking take it, because there's someone 20 feet away from you looking for more things to make a lock with, and you really want his full car. He should have taken all of his stuff and hid it in the mailbox somewhere, but people can just drive around with everything. So if we get lucky, we can steal someone's truck and everything they own and just drive away. They'll be like firing at our tires and we'll just be laughing. Ha 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 ha. I love.
Right now,
I'm
I
at
made it to
sardine.
the dock.
Okay, I'll come to you. I'm at the dock. I'm practically at the dock too. Okay, so you're probably gonna see some big fishing boats. And if you see big fishing boats, go left to find the gas station. Gas stations would be on your left, because you're facing south, so the gas station would be on your left. There's a big fence, but you don't have to go through the fence because you're in the water. And you should see me wearing orange because there's street lights that work over here. I can't see you. Oh, wait. Are you at a dock on the north or the south side of the water? So I'm in the sardine town on the south side of the bay here, right? That's where the gas is. I never realized how skinny my screen is until it's nighttime. I don't see you in your boat anywhere near this town and with the boats and the dock and the gas station and whatnot. Okay, then you must be the right place. Do you see the gas station? It sticks out as its own special dock.
At the end of the dock?
Yeah. So you just drive the boat really close, and then you like stare down at the boat to actually fill the boat directly up. If you had like a bottle to put gas in, you would go directly to the gas pump. And gas will get depleted. And the gas station will be all out until like one of those resets happens at noon or midnight or whatever, right? Oh, that's me. Don't worry. Just leave me alone. That's me. Madman. Oh, you're hurt, it says. I think. Oh, no. But I know where the water is. It's a little short walk up the road to the river. You know how this bay or whatever sort of turns into a regular little river after a while? Once we get to the regular river, we can just drink it. Also, did you check for pop at the gas station? The pop machines have sometimes beer or juice even. Juice is really healthy, that orange juice. Boy, boy. Oh, it looks like you checked it out here already, right? Side. Oh, I found a small screwdriver. Ah, see, now that we're in the same clan, I can see your name properly. It's great. Hey, oh, wait, where's the boat you said you found? Oh, no, I just fell in the water. No. I mean, you can gather them up and build stuff with them, but I don't need one right now. But, when you said you found a boat, did it end up being drivable? Or did you have to swim across?